Good. Delete video.
Hey everybody,
Hey babies.
we are live today from Second Shift Brewing, and we'll be tasting some of the Bridges series. Spoiler alert: April likes this series, so we're gonna be talking about the different ones. We got some variants we haven't tried yet, so we'll be taking a look at those.
Sorry, I'm just going on Instagram Live.
Yeah,
as well.
from actual Black and Soul account.
Sorry, multiple accounts.
But yeah. Hey y'all who just joined us from the Instagram Live. We are live from Second Shift. We got some Bridges to try for our monthly tasting, so we'll get right into it. And let April tell us what she thinks. What's the difference? How the taste nuances.
Y'all know this is my shit. This is my
she
favorite.
She loves Bridges, so we're just gonna taste for the variants, similar to what we did with the coffee beers from Wiseacre. Mm-hmm. We're inside the brewery at Second Shift, so there's people coming in. Ignore that, noise if it's bothering you.
It's all about us.
But we are here.
Zach.
What's going on, Zach and Jeb? It's good to see
Jeb and Zach.
Have y'all both here. But we'll go ahead and get started. We got the OG Bridget, the original variant.
My favorite.
That we'll try first.
That's my shit.
And we have a peach variant,
which I'm excited to taste. I think this is gonna be on point. I'm so excited for the.
We got the guava variant of it, and I am told this is pronounced Feijoa.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
It's a fruit from South America. I think Brazil, if I'm not mistaken. But we haven't tried this. So I'm interested into.
There's also, for you guys in the area, our order from Second Shift, there's another one. I think it's blackberry, but Libby said they ran out because it's that fucking bomb. But I have one at home that we can taste.
Yeah, there's a blackberry one. There is a soursop. They said they've done a peach variant in the past, which I know April would love if they were to ever do again. But yeah, the blackberry one sounds really good too. But we'll go ahead and there's peach Bridget. I'd be into that too. We're gonna check it out though.
The peach one gonna knock. I already know.
But yeah, let's do the original.
Okay. I move these out the way so they can see the colors.
So we'll crack on into this. I'm over here now, so Jeb is changing platforms to watch this. Zach's co-signing you. Bridget is good.
Bridget is the shit. And this is what is this again? Lager or
no? It's not lager. It's a Brett. It's a Foeder Age Brett beer.
It's a Brett. Y'all know I'm not good on the fucking styles. I just know what's good and what's not. But this is actually like, y'all know when I say I like a beer, 90% of the time I'm cooking it, marinating in it, or something like that. This is one of the beers that I can just drink. Like it's that good.
All right. We poured some of the OG Bridget.
Y'all see the head and the color.
We put April to work today. Actually, describe this beer. I can taste the funk.
Very crisp. I don't even know if there's citrus in here, but a citrus like aftertaste on the palate, like either an orange or a lime. Very crisp. What do you think?
Yeah, I can taste the bread, a little bit of horse blanket and stuff on there. You get the stuff from the foeder.
A little bit of spice. I don't know what the fuck that is, but like y'all know how I like saisons. Yeah.
There's
kind of get that at the end, like you would on a saison. That's why I love saisons, because of the spiciness. This is not that spicy, but you get a little bit of that.
Okay, so that's OG Bridget. This is April, one of her favorite beers.
My favorite.
What's going on, Primitive? I don't know if it's Lisa or Brandon or both, but hello. And there's Jessie Jean.
Lisa's my baby mama.
My sister is on here.
Tanya.
We love you.
Sissy.
Libby gonna make a guest appearance. Oh, she
might.
Libby is working. Libby's working.
She's on hustle mode right now.
They just opened, so got a bunch of people who are acting crazy. We want to save the peach one.
Oh, for last?
You said you would like them. Let's try the.
I think I've had the guava once.
Okay.
I think. I remember.
It says, "Where's Britt? I don't see her here." Oh, she told us she couldn't make it because of the time change. She did mention that you might let her up about that shit.
And shout out to my mommy, the Queen of Queens. It is her birthday today.
Yeah, Mama Stevenson's birthday is today.
I work her the hell up because I forgot about the time difference. So I called her at 7 a.m.
Turning 25. She was unhappy.
She's very unhappy because I am her daughter, and I'd have been pissed off too if somebody woke me up on my damn birthday.
She was good at sleep.
But I had to be the first one to wish her happy birthday.
Well, but yeah, this is the guava variant of the beer that we just had. We just had the base beer.
Yeah.
For those.
Now, normally, to be honest, I don't fuck with guava because I feel like people that put guava in beer, they over fucking do it, and that's all you taste.
But guava is allowed.
Yeah, so you gotta pull that shit back. Just like people that use cinnamon in their beer, I swear to God, I feel like they dump the whole fucking thing, every last bit of cinnamon they have in their fucking brewery in the fucking beer, and it's too goddamn much. So I usually don't fuck with people that are beers that have guava in it because it's always overdid. But this one is very subtle.
But this is not. There is no cinnamon in here. She went on that tangent.
I'm just saying,
there is not cinnamon in this.
How people use cinnamon is how they use guava. Too fucking much. You don't need that much of it.
Yeah, it's subtle, but you can tell the guava is very pronounced, though.
Yeah,
in its own right.
But like, you know, sometimes beers like it's like a guava drink. I don't taste shit else but fucking guava. And like she said, guava is loud as hell. You don't need that fucking much. Okay, it's like cayenne pepper. You don't want to do all this. You do this. And that's it.
And Bragg Brothers beer review says Prairie Artisan Ales Pink Guava Sour is perfect amount as well. I haven't had anything from them at all. You gotta check them out.
I'll check them out though. Based on your recommendation.
But I like
sometimes
this.
It's too fucking
like
much.
You said, it's little. You know, it goes. It's a sour and kind of in the middle, and it finishes like a little bitter.
And it's not that sour that'll fuck you up all right here and shit. Like a
sour bill,
lemon heads and shit. I hate beers like that. Like I don't want my fucking cheekbone to be, percolating. It's not like that. It's good.
Yeah, it tastes a little biscuit in the malt.
It's good.
But
smooth.
I like it. It goes down smooth.
I would pair this with like grilled fish or shrimp, mango salsa, chips and salsa. This is like a cocktail beer. Like
I'll buy as much as I need to if you're gonna cook those things.
Yeah,
I'll buy as many as I have to.
I would do this with I'm thinking like grilled food, even like a nice jerk chicken. I think this will rock with it.
Okay. Look at you still drinking it. You're supposed to taste it.
I love this beer.
See, we're bringing April joy.
You want to do this one?
April. Jeb says he love that pepper. April is so good. Come on.
The star's coming, y'all.
I'm not a star. You stop. Yeah.
Our baby.
So, Libby, so nice of you to join us. Let us film here. We appreciate you. Libby is rocking, the signature tee in black,
looking
the black
cute.
and soul tee. They're going to go on sale on Monday to the public. So, look out for that. We'll be publishing the link to those. But, Zach, here's Libby. I know you asked a couple of times for her. Yeah. She is working. We don't want to hold her hostage, but she's welcome to kick it with us here.
Yes, always welcome.
We've tasted through the OG Bridget and the guava. Next time we're gonna do
the guava is so perfect for grilling food. Like I was just talking like jerk chicken, grilled fish.
She can answer those questions but not me. Come back to the Instagram.
What questions?
Oh, about what to pair. You're better at that.
Seriously, because of the guava and it's like so refreshing. I would do like jerk chicken, grilled fish, grilled shrimp, blackened shrimp, mango salsa, fresh salsa. I would to me it's like a starter beer, like when you're doing your cocktails.
Aperitif.
I would, because it's so refreshing and the guava is so light and crisp. Yeah, I would do that.
Yeah,
a lot of grilled
here. It's not me.
And me and Libby are gonna cook tomorrow.
Yeah.
She's gonna teach me gumbo. Gumbo. I've never made.
Now
it
you know
before.
that's love, because y'all know that's a hard dish. So you know I love her.
I'm gonna be kicking it with Kreider and the kids while they do this the week. Maybe some SpongeBob or some shit.
Oh my gosh, they would love you. Yeah. Oh, wow.
But that's what I
don't know
will
what
be doing.
fucking fruit this is. I don't know what that fruit is.
Oh,
or
maybe
what it's
Libby can
What does
speak
it
to us
taste like?
since we have it. We have feijoa.
Feijoa.
Okay.
So that's how it's pronounced. Feijoa is how they pronounce it in New Zealand. Feijoa is how they pronounce it in Brazil. It's also known as Brazilian guava.
Okay.
It's a fruit that has very pineapple guava
Ooh.
characteristics to it. So
I love
likes
pineapple.
Steve has gotten really into very esoteric, weird fruits recently that nobody's ever heard of, and likes experimenting with them.
Okay, I'm with it.
The only one he hasn't liked so far is acai. It's acai puree on its own.
It's
It smells like baby vomit. It's gross.
Ooh.
Oh,
It has a cool ass name though.
that fruit sounds nice. Zach
exciting.
says, "Oh, Zach has a question for you, Libby.
Yeah.
Which is your favorite Bridget variant?"
Peach. Peach has been my favorite so far.
Peaches go snap.
Just because I just have fond memories of peach being the first fruit we used in mixed fermentation beers, and it just is so bright, and the finish is like biting into a fresh peach. And I just like that expression, how that beer brings out like the fruit instead of blending together. It's like you're eating a peach when you drink that one. So
We saved that one for last.
Yeah,
'cause
I
April one
knew
is
it was
bounced heavily to it. Oh, you brought up lemon heads, April. Somebody said that Shrimp Trap made an actual lemon head beer.
I'm straight as fuck. I hate sours that like just work my fucking jaw to where it's like that. Like I don't like that feeling. But
Yeah.
I mean, if you like that, that's dope. I'm straight.
Oh wow. So this is the feijoa. Libby, thank you for that beautiful explanation. I couldn't have done that. But we're gonna taste this one.
I want to see
excited.
the color.
It looks the same. Like
Okay,
the
it looks
rest
like
of
the guava.
the rest of them.
the only fruit that really lends any color to beers are bramble fruit. So your raspberry, your blackberries. The rest of them have fairly pale, flesh-colored fruit, and so that doesn't really translate to the beer. But the bramble fruit is what gives it really vibrant color.
Ramble. I learned a new term today. Ramble fruit.
It smells sweet.
Yeah, nice little subtle. And I do get what you're saying about the guava and how it's a similar.
This kind of puts you in the mind of like lemon lime.
Yeah,
Kind of.
that's a really great analogy.
Yeah.
Yeah, get a little sour that builds a little bit, but it's not lemon head like
Yeah.
like was described.
This is good.
But yeah, it builds a little bit sour.
Again, I'm thinking like grill type shit, barbecue-ish type food.
Yeah,
That I
I'm
put
getting
with
some
this.
lemon lime, like you
Yeah.
said. It seems like a Brett Sprite.
Oh.
A Brett based Sprite or a Brett based like 7-Up or something.
These two are really like refreshing. Like on a hot ass day,
7-Up
these
with
would be
Brett.
It's a night Sprite.
Yep.
Yeah, so you
Yeah,
have your day
night-
Sprite and night Sprite.
Yeah, night Sprite. Got
That's
a new
really
ad
cool.
campaign.
Because looking at this fruit, I wouldn't think it tastes like that, but it puts you in the mind of like lemon lime. It's good.
Zach says he loves the subtle sourness without puckering like
Yes.
a warhead. I
That
used to
shit is
eat
not
that
cool.
shit when I was little. Y'all
Oh.
eat warheads? I was nuts.
I don't want nothing that make me like. That's
No.
not enjoyable to me.
I think we've only done 1 or 2 beers ever that have been in your face sour. That's just not Kreider's jam. He likes subtlety. When we barrel age beers with bourbon and stouts, he likes it to be very, very subtle.
And he agrees with me. Ham-ass beer is whack. We talked
does
about
agree
it.
with her. He
He does
did-
not
he
fucking
did say
like
he don't
ham-ass
like it.
smoked beer. That's why I fuck with him.
No, we had we were getting ready to, we were milling in, and Kreider was giving us the different malls. He told April to taste some of it, and she goes, "This tastes like barley."
Y'all know I don't know. It tastes like barley.
But then like 5 hours later, he goes, "Wait, how the fuck do you know what barley tastes like?" And she talked about, how Granny used to make bread and make barley soup, but April's palate is in
Barley
a way
soup
that
is
I
OG.
should draw. Yeah,
people don't like barley soup, but don't sleep on it. It's OG.
Barley soup is awesome.
Barley soup is
Yeah.
bomb.
but yeah, Steve Kreider had like some malt from Bamberg and we had
cool.
the conversation about like April's favorite ham-ass beer, originated over
he
there.
agrees with
And
me. It's bullshit.
They talk shit for a little bit about how they don't like that and it's not desirable.
He said it tastes like raggedy ass sausage. I said raggedy ass ham. Same shit. It's whack. It's horrible.
So yeah,
I gotta.
You like the ham ass beer?
I don't like the ham ass beers, but there's a version that they make where they brew the Helles into the tanks that held smoked beers, and so you get a slight little smokiness to it, and I really enjoy
I love
that
a smoked
one.
Helles.
I would taste that, but that ham sandwich shit.
We tasted one live, and I got a lecture.
I told her
for the
mom.
bag. Yeah,
And her mom
for a
knows that,
week
'cause
for
she don't like
serving
that shit
that
either.
during the tasting.
That shit is horrible.
April heading off my wisecracks about ham ass beer. It's been a whole beer Twitter debacle.
A brewer agrees with me. A great brewer is bullshit.
I reached out to more partners, which we are partnering with Second Shift, so they're lovely to do this for us. That's why we're out here. We're brewing a tropical stout. It's going to be called Rain and Shine, and it is
Cloudwater.
Cloudwater is doing a variant
Queer
as well.
Brewing.
Queer Brewing Project
And
is working with us, and Rock Leopard as
Leopard.
well, and we're all working together to benefit Black trans people and trans people of color. Proceeds from here are going to go to Trans Women of Color Collective to help with people's basic survival needs, toiletries, housing, food, anything that people would need. So that's what we're here for. Libby and Kreider have been awesome in hosting us and awesome in participating in this, and I'm really excited to get our community some the help that it needs and the visibility that it needs, and contribute to that in any way that we can.
Right.
But I brought that up. I reached out to another person, in hopes of getting some future brewery partners, and I'm like, can you partner with us to brew? And they're like, it's got to be a Ralph beer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so they're trolling April.
Yes. Yes.
They're like, we'll do it, but it'll be right.
I'm gonna be neutral territory when it comes to those. I get where April's coming from, but I get
Kreider's
where
not gonna fucking
It's like-
brew that. He's not gonna do it.
It's like the cheap ham too, like that slimy cheap shit. It's,
No, he's worried about messing up our kettle, and I get it. So
just get no
But that
respect.
we'll never do one. I promise
Thank
you.
you.
They're not gonna. He's not gonna do that. And when I was like, "Oh, can we, brew another one later?" and he was like, "What do you have in mind?" and I'm like, "Oh, maybe a dark lager." He was like, "Yeah, we can brew that anytime. That's something I want to brew." And we
Yeah.
were talking about brewing stuff that I
Her
want.
and him did the whole engineer shit, and I was like, I'm gonna go talk to Libby while y'all do all that.
No, our Schwartz beer is one of the best beers I think we've ever put out. Our dark lager.
Where the hell is that?
And we released it last September, and it was sold out by like January. But we're gonna do it again. I'll send you some. I promise. It was really, really good.
You would like Schwartz beer too. You would like that.
Yeah.
April likes a darker, more roasty malt profile.
And it has a lighter body, so I think you'd like it. April is not heavy like a stout. So.
That stuff that you gave me yesterday was lit as fuck.
It was 11.5%.
Yeah,
so
April-
were you.
That shit was fine.
Yeah, April had, maybe about 8 full ounces of an 11% beer.
That shit was good, y'all.
And it was a fun day. We had fun. So
Start getting all hot and shit. That's how you know it's working.
you gotta take off too.
No.
Oh, you
No,
good?
no,
Oh
she's
yeah,
saying with
well,
us.
I'm good.
yeah.
We're good. These two are awesome. They got this
That's
on
what
lock.
we're doing.
Oh, yeah. It's still early though. People might
Libby
still be
has, like, the
hungover from that
cutest-
Cardinals game.
The cutest people working the register. I'm gonna see if I can get one of the boys to come out here.
Wow. But here is the peach one.
I'm excited for that one.
Big moment of anticipation here. Sissy says not the tantrum. You don't know how I feel about lagers, especially my dark
She act
lagers.
the whole fool. See how she do in public?
She said it came out in fall. It could have been a birthday beer. My birthday is in October.
And now I know that, and I will never forget it. I'm sorry.
No,
You know I'll send you lager love anytime. How
Can
was
you
the-
mark the cans so we won't fight? Because
You
Tony-
don't like pills. You knew that
It
was not
doesn't matter.
yours.
Oh, I learned my lesson. You're getting 2 separate packages. There will be one to April boys and one
Thank
to Tony boys. So there will
She's
be
like,
no
"My
more
name."
fighting.
It was
That's
my
her.
beer. It was my
You
beer.
didn't even want that.
This one's a little darker.
It's a little cloudier, yeah.
Yeah.
So we don't filter any of our beers.
I think it's the same
Okay.
color. I think it's just a little
Ooh,
more
it
hazy.
smells good.
But this is the peach Bridget. Oh, I'm already fucking with this.
This is good.
Yeah.
This is good.
And like it's got a little tang.
Yeah.
Like eating a peach, but
It's I
still
swear to
got the
God,
little-
it tastes like a peach, but not like that artificial shit.
you got the little
Tastes
bread
like a
funk
peach.
to round it out.
This
I
is
like
so good.
I like this one better. I like
Yeah.
this one the best out
out of all of them. Yeah,
It's my favorite.
I still like OG. OG the best, but this is like strong second. Strong second.
This is good with like a roasted pork loin.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or even like your basic ass roast chicken. I
Yeah.
would fuck with this.
Basic roast chicken. Why does chicken gotta be basic?
I feel like if you know how to cook, you can always tell how a person can cook by their roast chicken. If the shit is dry and unseasoned, they don't fucking know how to cook.
You don't think nobody know how to cook but you.
That's a lie. And Libby cooked for us, and this one ate it, and you know how picky she is. So Libby can cook. Libby seasons her food.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What was it called?
I call it Italian chicken. It's basically a form of Italian beef, but using poached chicken with giardiniera.
I like it. Well, I like chicken.
Yeah.
And the spices were good. It was a nice little kick to it. I
This
enjoyed my
would
little
be
sandwich for lunch.
A good marinade for a pork chop.
There you go. Yeah.
That would be really good.
And the
Or
worst
like
comes
Kahlua
on-
pork, like Hawaiian Kahlua pork. This would be a good marinade for it, or to roast it in the pork. I'm gonna try that
Okay.
for Kahlua pork. That would be good with Kahlua pork.
You checked in bag, or did you check bags, or did you just do carry on?
We got carry on, but we can
Okay.
check bags for free.
Yeah.
Okay.
When I tell you I stuffed those damn bags, like
Oh, April's was full.
Bruh.
Expanded all the way
I had
out.
to
Oh,
sit
yeah.
on my bag to close
I
it.
told her we could check a bag.
You
if
need
she wanted
options, like y'all know. you
I
need
am
extra.
the same way. Like you never know what to expect.
Yeah, you need
Yeah.
options.
Yeah.
to. Yeah, Zach. I think peaches and pork are go
This
together.
will be
also.
so good, Zach, if you roast it in this.
I wouldn't have thought of that until she said it. You did.
That's really good. I'm gonna try to do pork butt, and then we can roast it with that.
I'm
That would
with
be
that.
good.
I'm with that.
I like this.
But yeah, I've had my technical ecstasy here, my Kolsch. What else did I drink? We had some secret stuff in the back that we tried.
Yes.
Super secret. But yeah, April tasted a bunch of barrel aged shit, hence the turn up yesterday.
It was lit. That
Well,
shit was
we
good.
had to show what. Can I give
Yeah.
a say? We're going to be barrel aging a portion of this beer for release on the year anniversary. So I wanted to showcase what the barrel aging does to the beers.
They were good as
Barrel
fuck.
aged tropical stout coming in about a year. So.
Yeah, the bear. What do we call it? BBA variant
Yeah.
of rain and shine.
Yep.
Is he single? Beards.
Neither of them are. No.
What?
I know.
Hey,
I know.
I was trying to hook y'all up because he's cute.
They're both wonderful.
These people on here are married too. Who you trying to hook them up with?
People be rewatching our lives, so
I call Alfie my work husband. Alfie runs our tasting room and is one of the best
He's a
humans
sweetie.
in the world. Yep.
she has the best people that work here. Like they're all.
Alfie's a nice guy.
Yeah.
Cask version of that for Cask Fest. Cask Tropical Stout.
Cast Fest coming back in November.
Okay.
Surprise. So that's a great idea. We can absolutely do that. A portion of the proceeds of the tickets sold then will go also to the foundation.
Wow.
So that's a great idea. Whoever
We
brought that up.
love that. That's Jeb.
Jeb, yeah. Yeah, we haven't announced it quite yet, so now you guys are the first to know. Cast Festival will be returning in November.
Oh
So-
shit,
We should come
We should
back.
try to see. Can we sneak back ahead?
Yeah, remember we talked about doing a lager around then too. So
Yeah,
come around
Tony
then,
up
we
in
can do-
here asking these folks to do any and every damn thing.
I am not. Libby said,
Britannia,
you're welcome.
come get her.
You're welcome to
Thank
come.
you.
I was invited, and I think we all really want the same thing. We want, to make sure that people more marginalized than us get seen, get their needs met. Because once we take care of folks that don't even have what we have, even though we deal with some marginalization ourselves, we know we can get seen if we can see people further out in the margins, and that's what Black and Soul is about here. We're going to learn as we go along and learn about different people and different people's needs. But we know Black trans women have needs that we might not have and face violence and discrimination that we don't face as people already assigned females. I'm trans myself, but I'm not a trans woman, and they deal with things that more. I can't imagine. Yeah. So,
and just on the basic terms, like I've had friends who come out or speak their truth, and their parents kick them out. Their families shun them. They don't have any help. They don't have anyone to turn to. So,
if you're not using your position in this world when you make revenue to help other people, then what's the fucking point? So, that's where I come from.
Yeah, and you don't want to see somebody that's just completely destitute and feels like no one sees them even as a person, to where they can't get basic needs met or even exist without being, tortured. And
there are so many that just get beat, murdered. No one does anything. Yeah. No one does anything. They don't investigate these people. They don't even call them people. If you read articles, the police have a code word for no human involved, no person involved. So they don't even view them as human.
Yeah, so, it's trash, and we don't, we don't ascribe to any of that. We're just trying to do, use our platform for what we can do for people who need more than we do.
Yeah.
I know that I've personally, still as a Black trans person, I deal with stuff, but I've been blessed. I have set steady income. My basic needs are met, and I want that and more for everybody else, especially those who deal with shit that I can't even imagine.
Yeah. When you're blessed, you're supposed to bless others.
Because I know I don't get here where I am in beer or even in my day job without somebody giving me an opportunity, and everybody else needs those opportunities. But to be ready for any opportunity, you got to have your basic needs met. Yeah. I remember what it's like sleeping in a car and all of that other stuff. People who have to do that for any long-term period.
Hey,
I can imagine. April is still trying to.
I have to show you guys this. You have to come show your face because you're so cute.
Here, come over here.
Oh. Good Lord.
He's cute, y'all.
Wow.
I was telling all the people in live how handsome you were.
Oh, really?
This is Alfie.
Boom.
Hi, everyone.
April.
He's going to be my work boo because I'm the bouncer here.
Oh, yeah. Bouncing people hard. We got to sing about the beer.
We love these.
The
peach is my
Peach,
favorite. You
that's
just
my
said
favorite.
The regular
one. Well, the
was
OG is always going to be my stand, but out of the fruited.
Peach is my favorite as well. You can just crush that.
Yeah, if you ever do that cherry one again, though,
I would be up.
I'd be up to taste that one too.
I'll
April
do manual labor to get my beer.
We have cherry, plum, and passion. No, not passion.
You have plum
on order to do it. So we're doing cherry, plum, and prickly pear is the thing.
Oh, okay.
Bye bye, everyone.
That's Alfie. He's been great. He's been taking care of us while we've been here. Since Thursday.
That's the work boo.
But he's a nice guy. We like Alfie. He's been here every day we've been here.
It's hot, so I'm having
it. It is not hot. She is drinking. She is taking commandeered the can of OG Bridget.
It's mine.
But that could be another tasting that we do. We order some cans of the other variants and try them against that base Bridget.
Mm-hmm.
But I know you would love the peach. April's favorite fruit is peach. She doesn't really fuck with many other fruits, so
it's pineapple, cherry, and peach. Those are my jams.
You should make a blend of all of them.
That would be
called April's
killer.
Oh shit,
that would be killer.
April already has one beer that like fucking small dick or tiny dick saison. What do they call it?
Tiny dick saison, made by the homie Jason in Toronto.
Really?
So basically, there was some gross misogynistic bullshit, like objectifying beer label that April's like, well, what if I make a tiny dick saison? How you gonna feel about that shit? And they actually fucking brewed it.
Yeah,
that's awesome. Oh my god, that's awesome.
Jason is the homie. Because they always, if you're not in craft beer, like this always, the typical girl with the big boobs, like all in the can and shit and stuff like that. And it's like,
yeah, April roasted them for that shit.
Yeah.
So they.
Another reason why Alfie is awesome. We were talking about this last night. I'll work behind the bar, and we have 2 female bartenders, 2 male, 3 male, and immediately the other female Marissa and I, men's eyes just immediately go to the men and ask them. And Alfie's favorite thing to do is like, they know more than I do. Go ask them. So that's why
he's so cute.
Alfie's a nice guy.
Yeah,
I like Alfie.
That's the boo.
A good guy. He had to take because he's working the bar and shit. But it looks like you're Italian chicken is in demand also.
Yes.
Libby on here.
Oh.
A couple of the guys on here.
So she served it to us where you can put it on a bun. But since I'm a rice head, I would love to try her recipe and put it on white rice. I think that would not.
I'll try.
I might try that, and when we get home. That was good.
Virginia says Cask Fest was the last beer fest she was at, and she can't wait to go back.
Oh,
I miss you. I gotta text you later.
Virginia.
Well, this isn't that far. Virginia's in Chicago.
Mhm.
That's a little nice.
Real nice drive.
It's a 4-hour straight drive through cornfields. It's boring as fuck, but it's easy.
You could take I-55, can't you?
I'm gonna just
Because I've driven that up from Memphis through here and also through Chicago.
Yep.
That's how we went on vacation. Drive up I-55.
And just boring, but it's straight. It's easy to like get so because it's literally no turns. You're going
right.
just straight up the
shot.
highway.
Mama boys would pack us up in a Ford Aerostar. Her ingenuity, Black women are so resourceful. She took all the seats out of the back of her van, like every seat out of the back. So we had blankets and pillows and shit.
Oh,
All
awesome.
she had was the 2 front seats, and she was up there. She took a portable TV and plugged it into the cigarette lighter and put, like, we had VHS tapes and shit, and we were watching movies and playing back there, and I thought it was the coolest thing.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, you got built-in screens and shit.
See, she should have got that shit copyright. What is that? Put a patent on that.
yeah, or
Mama Boys
copyright.
came
Yeah.
out.
Patent, I think is the right.
Yeah.
Now you're giving me ideas how to travel with children. It's terrifying.
She took both seats out of the back of the van.
Okay.
And we sat in the, just in the back there. Probably illegal now, but this was in the early 90s.
Okay.
But yeah, she put all the blankets, pillows, snacks, and shit back there, and we would drive up. We used to come up here to go to Six Flags.
Oh yeah.
We've driven also to Florida, to Disney World, like that.
Okay.
So yeah, that was her way of I'm telling you my childhood now.
Did you get to open the arch yet?
That's this
We're going
afternoon.
after.
We got that in I think 2 or 3 hours. Now is our appointment for that. But
They're doing something I've never even done.
You've never been in the arch?
Terrified of heights.
She should have came with
Oh, you
us.
sound like my
So
mom.
I'm so afraid. I would be shaking. I am very afraid of heights.
But we're gonna go up in the arch. There's a Mississippi River boat cruise and some IMAX.
I forgot about
shit.
that. Yeah.
This is the evening. That's gonna be our evening.
This is our date night.
But yeah, that's what we're gonna do later. But yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out when that Cask Fest is. So I have my ass back here for that.
It's gonna be
Ren.
Ren. It's gonna be the first Saturday and Sunday in November.
Okay. So we'll look up when that is. See what we can
Ren,
get.
I have to send you some.
I need to figure out how to internationally send beer so I can send that.
I'm gonna send some to Ren when we get the shirt situation. You'll have to.
You're gonna get us in trouble. Saying it publicly, recording it. I'm gonna.
We all know who the felon is here in the
No,
relationship.
Ren will send you some yeast samples.
Yeah, yeast samples.
That's how I get it by. No, Cask Festival, it's we invite just a small number of breweries, usually 10 to 15. Everybody brings a cask. It's set up outside. It's a pour yourself festival. Very chill, very laid back. It's a very good time. And Virginia was here for our last one in January, which was awesome.
My baby Virginia.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's. How often do you have these?
Well, once a year.
Okay.
Yeah. Putting on festivals is hard. Like,
Yeah.
it's exhausting and like
So much planning goes into it.
you don't make any
and-
money. Like it's just
Yeah.
to get a group of people together, and we always do it for a foundation anyway. Usually for ALS because that's what Steve's mom passed away from. But yeah, they're fun because after the final result is seeing all the hard work, all the people enjoying beers and hanging out. So.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should sit that one out, and I'll be in here tearing up shit trying to pour it. I do not know what I'm doing. I wonder how many do people tear up shit when they come to that, like breaking shit.
They not really actually. It's because so many people have been before. We don't invite or we don't sell that many tickets, I should say. So most of the people that come, like if you don't know how to do it, there's always somebody there that can show you.
Right.
When I first when I first met Steve, he had a cask of beer at the bar I was working at the time, and he asked me to pour him one, and I dumped about 5 pints of beer on the floor because I didn't know how to work the cask, and he'll never let me live it down.
Can't live it
ever.
down.
I didn't know what I was doing, but you figure it out.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, what y'all got planned today besides drooling over Libby's Italian chicken?
Order
and the-
some damn Bridget is what y'all need to be doing.
Yeah, especially Chicago people. Y'all are close.
Yeah, y'all are right here.
Half the people on here are
Virginia,
Chicago.
I'm telling you, pork chops, pork butt, marinade, roast with.
We got
Virginia
a,
cooks with me too, so she's a cook.
she cooks with you.
Well, she doesn't cook with me. I'm kind of tipsy. I'm sorry. She cooks as well.
But yeah, we've tried, for people just joining, we've tried 4 different variants of the Bridget. Got OG Bridget.
That
We
I'm
tried
drinking.
the Fajoa Bridget, and Libby so kindly explained what the fruit was and likened it
And the
to the
guava.
guava, which is this variant. And then we had the peach,
Which is bomb.
which is my favorite of the 4. But you know,
Now I want to try the blackberry at home. 'Cause I didn't try that one.
That one sold out the quickest, so that should tell you
Yeah, I gotta try
something. Yeah.
I'll come back on live and show y'all when we get home that one.
is it all English style casks or a wide assortment at Cask Fest?
Wide assortment. Anybody is able to bring whatever they like. We have traditional casts that JP from Dovetail has brought down.
She comes to this.
She comes to this, and she
When
is
the
just
homies
a
leave.
queen. She's a queen. They bring
Sign me up.
delicious lagers from Dovetail, and then we get some people that just do wild shit like rum barrel aged, Malibu rum barrel aged barley wine.
Cask
like,
on cask.
on cask. And there's no restrictions. It's just up for creativity, and that's the fun of it. Is you get such a wide variation. It's not IPA.
Yeah.
IPA. In fact, there's hardly ever any IPAs, and it's just a lot of fun. So.
Shout
That
out to
sounds fun.
Dovetail. I have to try y'all loggers. I'm not allowed to touch them when they're in my house.
You
So
be disrespecting people on these goddamn lives, April.
I'm gonna act a fool when I
You're
get
not
to
doing that to
Chicago.
people I like.
When I get to Chicago, I'm gonna
You're not
do the bar
drinking
lush
1
and try
ounce
all
of the
of
shit
them.
that I like, and
Cause
dumping
I
it.
get, you know, she knows when the packages show up, and she'll call me home. Don't touch shit. Put it in the refrigerator. Like that's how I get.
Y'all saw how she
treated,
did
so.
with Technical Ecstasy. I know it. When I get a box, I kind of know what people intended for her and what people intended for me.
She does the same shit. Like Virginia sent me a box. Okay, Virginia is my homegirl.
You think Virginia would send you a check pill
It
after
doesn't
watching
matter.
what you said?
If
on
we
this?
ever separate, I get Libby, I get Virginia. They're my friends first.
Jesus,
I
April.
get them in the custody.
Well, I'm just not gonna have no friends if I break up with April. Or
She not, cause they
If
my
Crider and I break up, you have Crider. You guys can just
Yeah, you
brew.
can have. We can split custody. I get her.
split custody. Wow. Oh, Al's looking and says Peach. Yeah, but that Alex is my little brother.
It's her twin.
My biological little brother.
Yeah.
But he's
The peach
He's on
snap,
here.
Al. The peach snaps.
saying Peach with the lippy faces, so he
Oh.
sounds interested. But
I'll send y'all
It's my-
home with some more.
he's my guy. He's down in Memphis, close to Mama Boyce.
Yeah. Speaking of Gas Festival, Wiseacre comes up every year. Also,
So all the homies
Everybody
come
we
up
know.
here. Yeah.
David and
So we
David
should come.
usually brings his family, does the whole zoo thing.
I
but,
wonder if he's gonna bring a new baby.
That's Kellen with the new baby.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
David and Steve went to brewing school together and have been friends ever since. So.
Yeah, Steve was telling me that David is I met David when he came out to New Belgium.
Oh yeah,
The dude, I think it was Unicornucopia or some shit
Yeah.
that they do. Yeah,
Yep.
He was out there. Kelly and I met ahead of time. He took care of my mom for her 60th birthday down at the OG Wiseacre on Broad Street. So they gave her a tour and some samples and kind of talked her through this. She had her little notepad. She still has all her notes for which
Your
beer
mom
she
is
likes.
cool.
She's cooler than me.
Mama voice with the
She's
ish.
cooler than me. But yeah, I would. And y'all sent her beer for her birthday
Which
last
she
year too.
loved.
She
Thank
loved
you
those
so much,
IPAs. And she keeps saying, "Oh, you should tell them thank you." I'm like, "I did, Mom." Like, you want me to give me your phone number so you can?
Heard Mama Boys. Yeah,
Yeah,
very happy to
she's
do
dope.
so. I need to send out some more boxes. We did that some more in. And
Yeah,
I like
that's a nice thing. I think it makes people happy. Jason or Jay Williams, that you remember I nominated him for. He is still
Jay.
talking about the shit in that box.
it's kind of selfish. I do it just because, like, especially when things are getting really heavy here, it's something that you're paying it forward. Like, it helps me feel better that I'm hopefully brightening somebody else's day. But
You always do. Libby is like the sweetest fucking person ever.
I don't know. I'm kind of feisty. I can get kind of
She
feisty.
is.
Oh, he's on here. Jay's on here.
Oh,
He just
Jay.
commented. He just
Hi, Jay.
commented. That's who I was
We
telling
was
you.
talking
Said
shit
thanks so
about
much,
you.
and that
Oh,
you're
awesome.
saint, and that's him. He's
So
in here.
happy to do it. I'm glad that you enjoyed them. Perfect.
Fucking Alex, I'm the sibling extraordinaire. Sir, like,
Oh mess.
my last box totally arrived the night on a shitty day. Libby rocks.
She
Always
does.
fill them up and send them out to keep going.
Awesome. That's
Libby is the sweetest person.
I
Jay
love
says
that.
hello. Jay says hello. But yeah, this is our YouTube. This is usually what we
Yeah.
what we do. Once a month is, twice a month is cooking.
I love it, and it's always usually falls on a weekend, which I'm normally working. So this is a treat
Yeah.
to actually get to sit and participate. So thank you.
Yeah,
And
you
for
get to be in
anyone-
your first
Yeah,
one.
exactly.
It looks like everyone in the chat and stuff has tried Second Shift, but if you haven't and you rewatch this, when you do try this, or Kathy, that's my other one, right? Katie. Katie or Bridget are my favorites. So if you haven't tried Second Shift, you guys do ship, right? If we go on their website.
No, they don't
we
ship.
can't ship beer legally.
Okay.
Let's
Legally,
Legally.
we'll just enter that. But I got an email.
Yeah.
You know how to reach me. So
Or if you're in this area, definitely hit up Second Shift. It's very pretty in here. People are always nice. Everyone that works here is awesome. So definitely.
thank you.
Yeah, and they're also partnering with us to help Black trans women. So, what else?
Yes.
What else can we ask for? They've been awesome hosts.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed my time here in the city. We went to the botanical gardens
Yes.
yesterday. That was beautiful.
That's
There's a couple things in my Instagram story. We got to ride a convertible.
Scared the shit out of me.
If you go on my personal Instagram, you'll
That
see me and
car
Libby in the bag.
bomb. That car is bomb.
But yeah, they've been awesome hosts. They fed us and
Yes.
hosted us here. We've tried
And-
a lot of things. We got to brew with Kreider.
I want to say that they're not just like, it's not just a business thing. This is our personal friend. Like, this is my friend. Her husband is my friend. Don't come in here acting a fucking fool.
Yeah,
Okay?
no, I would be unhappy.
I mean, she's my
with that.
employee. You don't treat
Yeah,
her.
I'm the bouncer.
Yeah, you treat her well.
Yeah, April clocked in for a shift on Thursday as bouncer. But
Oh my God, like that dude that said something to Steve last night. I'm gonna tell
I
you
don't
about
think
that.
Libby
No.
was here. Well, there was people do that shit all the time. Can we talk about people's critiques and things?
Oh,
If you don't like something, don't like it. You don't need to say shit. You don't need to talk
Says you
shit.
you get on here and talk about what you don't like every
I
week.
promise you I was gonna jump over Steve and like nunchuck this. I'm not even gonna call him what I want to call him because I don't want to cuss or body shame. But he shouldn't have been talking.
You talk
Just-
about people on here, all of people's beer.
Okay, but I talk about shitty beer. Their beers are shitty, so
Oh, if you think it's good, it's not allowed to be.
I have spoken. It's not shitty beer, so
But yeah, April did not like that.
I did not.
Somebody walked up to Steve and told him, you know,
here goes Tony. Just that means competition.
well, you do that to me more than I do it to you.
But people are just fucking rude just to be rude. Like there is no point in him saying that.
and we get it all the time here. When people purchase an item from you, they feel like they personally are now invested in you and you deserve their opinion. We get that a lot. And I can respect that for the most part, but when it comes to personally attacking my crew or
Yeah,
just being
dick.
mean to be an asshole, then
Yeah.
I'm gonna say something.
yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
But Steve he was very
Virginia says
Polite
being
and very-
quiet is free.
Yes.
exactly. Sis.
All right, I'm gonna go jump on. Looks like we're getting a little bit of a power pop, but I'll jump back on as soon as we're good.
Thank you.
Thanks for
Yeah.
having
Oh my
thanks for having
gosh.
us. Thanks for saying hello.
Yeah, I'll be back if you guys are still going.
Okay. Zach says he hopes to see more on location tastings.
I do too.
But I mean, it depends where we can get who's comfortable with us
Yeah.
filming in their tap room. I would never just go. I know some people do it, but I would never just go in a tap
And
room
set
and
up
take on a
shop. That's
camera
rude,
and be
yeah.
doing. You know, I wouldn't do any of that. But you know, like April said, these are our friends.
These are our friends,
You know,
yeah.
they invited us into
Sweetest
their
person.
brewery and into their home, and
Libby is like
Word.
Mama Bear. I promise you. So
but yeah, we had very much so business and personal conversations and discussions here, and we're grateful for them stepping up to help us with
yeah.
the cause that we, you know, things that are important to us.
I can't wait for y'all to see the finished can. The visual is so dope.
And that was something that we handled yesterday. Yesterday was pretty much the work day. We brewed yesterday, got into the fermenter, and we also spoke to Chris, the graphic designer here at Second Shift,
who's dope
about
as hell. She's
about the artwork for the cans, and I think her vision for that is
it's so dope, y'all. She's so
very
creative
poignant.
and thoughtful. Every step she took was well thought out, and she was very aware of what the mission was and what we wanted to say visually. Like everything was so thoughtful and well thought out. She's so dope.
Yeah, we're excited to share that with everyone. Share a bit more about the organization we're trying to support.
Yeah.
And basically do more of this. That's what Black and Soul was created to be. There are a lot of organizations in beer that look into things for Black people, but there are some subcultures in Black LGBTQ plus culture. There's
really ignored.
There's a Black neurodivergent community, people with autism and other disabilities as well, physical and otherwise. And those folks also
need help.
Sometimes, they do need help, but sometimes they aren't as visible and aren't able to be in the forefront where folks who are furthest out in the margins should be.
And those are the people that need the most protection, and those are the people that are ignored, and even by our own, community. So they need the most help and the most support.
Yeah, and I've said this before, and I've always said this. Like when you do umbrellas, usually the people with the most privilege, even though they might be marginalized, even the people with the most privilege under a marginalized umbrella are always pushing themselves to the front of the line and thinking the rights are going to trickle down, and that just does not happen.
Yeah.
But you have the people out on the fringes trying, supporting these folks who are less marginalized than they are, and once they get rights, and then okay, now we need this.
Right.
Like gay marriage, trans people fucking showed up for that.
The whole reason why gay people have as many rights as they do have are because of two trans women.
Yeah, trans women.
One was Black and one was Hispanic.
And that's a big thing. Like a lot of people,
they
expect folks more marginalized to stand up for them and support them in their fight for equality. But once they get what they want, they leave.
Yeah.
I don't see a lot of cis gay people standing up for trans rights.
And I even had to check myself in the beginning of the year, because me as a Black lesbian, I don't look gay, whatever the hell that means. People are going to listen to me before they listen to Tony. And I had to check myself and reevaluate how I look at things too, because I need to be protecting trans people, because I get listened to more because I'm not perceived as visually, I'm not gay, if that makes any sense. So we all need to step up and protect people that need our help and our support, and that's our job to do so. That's how I feel.
Yeah, and that's what our organization is built to do. We're trying to look at where we're going to put some of the proceeds into some of our sales from our merch.
Yeah.
And other things.
T-shirts going on sale.
T-shirts are going to be on sale on the 24th. Sibling extraordinaire Alex over here already.
He's the model. He's one of the models. Someone asked me if Tony had a twin, and she has how many brothers do you have? I don't remember. 7.
Well, 6 brothers, one sibling.
Yeah. So she has 6 of them motherfuckers. She has 6
non-binary
twins.
sibling.
Yeah, I'm trying to get Mish to put his picture up. That's our baby sibling.
Well, Mish is in the middle of fucking final exams.
He's in college.
They're getting ready to graduate from Cornell, and I'm proud of them.
So proud.
They're gonna do big things. They want to go to law school and stuff. So definitely.
They take care of all of our up and coming events and planning and things like that. And he also has a lot of poetry on our website. So that's Mish, our baby.
Virginia says Beermiscuous has space. I'm thinking that has to do with an on location.
That's why I'm texting you. We're going to talk about stuff.
I
feel like if we go to Chicago, we have to be there for a month, because there's so many fucking people in Chicago.
Yeah, that's
would be a
travel
monster.
gets hard, especially if you travel to do some work or something. People are like, you didn't tell me you
Yeah.
were coming to this.
Because there are a few people in Chicago that would like literally judo chop us in the throat if we don't come by and say hi. So,
But yeah, we've reached out to some other breweries that seem fairly willing to partner with us. So Monday
so more
morning
to
we'll
come.
be
Yeah, that's what I'm so happy
hitting the
about.
pavement.
Because me and Tony, we want to help and we want to protect, and it's dope to know that breweries want to work with us. Because my ass, I be talking shit, but they still want to work with us. If you guys know of any breweries or charitable organizations on the website, they can fill out a form. Because we always want to help, and we're always looking for more people that need help. If I'm saying that correctly, so if refer people to our website if they have an organization or a group that needs help, we're here. That's what we're trying to do. So.
Yeah, and we're focused on, it's hard to find, some organizations that are as specific as we are, but
they're out there though.
But yeah, like another organization that we're gonna look into and vet for donations is a Autistic POC Fund. They give out micro grants from $100 to $500 to autistic people of color to help with things that they need: groceries, food, medical
basic
bills,
living,
therapy, anything like that. So we want to donate some money to them too. We're gonna vet that organization. But I see people posting all the time that they were a big help to them in giving those types of grants.
But yeah, definitely let us know. I know I come across very harsh, but I'm the one that usually vets the charity. So if you know of anyone or any organization, you can shoot me a DM, or like I said on the website, I'm very open. I'm very much so want to help and help as many as we possibly can. I can't wait to organize a fucking protest. Shit is opening up.
She wants to organize a protest. Okay.
I can't wait.
Or maybe rally.
I want to fuck shit up.
Nah,
I don't want to.
No, we won't be doing that.
We're protesting.
But yeah, and like for the brewery side, I usually look into them. What we don't want is people, asshole people,
that do fuck shit.
Basic black square ass people from last year.
We're not with the pandering. Y'all already know.
People caught up in this stupid shit in the misogyny and the sexual assault. We don't want to be involved with anybody.
And that was another thing. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Go ahead.
Working with Libby and working with Paul and Queer Brewing, working with Lily and Stacy, we know them. We've met them all personally. They're like family to us, so we know they're not with the fuck shit. And we also know that they are people that will stand up and say, that's not right, this is not right, shut the fuck up. That's what we want to work with, like-minded people. It's all good to, sit up here and say, well, we don't believe in this, we don't believe in that. Fucking say it. Stand up and say it with your motherfucking chest. And everybody that we work with, we want to be on that same level of visibility and that same level of loudness. So yeah, we're very blessed to have Paul and have Libby and Kreider and Lily and Stacy, because those are people that definitely will stand up and say it with their chest when someone is, doing something racist, doing something homophobic, doing something, sexist. They say it.
And transphobic. Yeah, and we get to help our trans siblings, black trans siblings out in the UK too. So yeah, that's important as well. It's not just here, but
unfortunately
I'm
all over.
Happy to have that, be somewhat of a global initiative, because everybody needs folks to advocate for them.
Right.
It's hard being a self-advocate sometimes. I know it is, but that's why you try to have everybody advocate for each other, advocate.
And I'm big loud. I like to fight, so. But yeah, it's cool because the release date is going to be the same. So when Libby releases their beer, Paul is going to release the beer in the UK. It's the same beer. They're using the same ingredients, so it should be.
Yeah, we'll see how close we're able to get. They start with the same recipe. We talked that out over Zoom, but yeah, we'll see how close we're able to get. That's a neat thing. I'm trying to get some of the UK one. That'll be a tasting, and we'll see how.
That'd be dope.
That would be a cool tasting.
See how close they got it.
See how close those two beers are on one of these. or one of these tastings, Al says you're saucy.
A little bit.
She's out of
A
control.
little bit.
April's the sweetest person, but she's out
I really am. If I like you, I'm gonna
Control.
love you to death and I'm gonna protect you to death. But if I don't fucking like you, I'm gonna make you feel uncomfortable every fucking chance I get. 'Cause I don't like your ass. I don't give a fuck how you feel. And if you go after this one, you gotta die.
I'm glad we cleared that up. And
Touch your head, clear the fuck off.
But I'm excited for what we're gonna be.
Hey Tara.
Oh Lord. I'm excited for what we're gonna be able to do. You know, I never foresaw when I got into beer that I would be able to use it for something like this. We're more focused on meeting people's basic needs and helping marginalized people, and beer is a vessel, a conduit to do that.
Yeah.
Not necessarily, and other people are going the other way. I think, you know, there's space for us to move the way that we're moving, because a lot of people are trying to bring folks into the beer industry. And one thing that I found is that beer is often seen as a luxury by people who suffer multiple extreme layers of marginalization. And if you're not having your basic needs met, beer is not going to be something you think about buying or doing or working in. You're just trying to live from day to day. And so meeting people where they are and trying to take care of their basic personal needs is something that something we want to do.
Yeah.
And this conversation Libby and I had yesterday in the back of the convertible about, you know, some people we went on a convertible ride, but some people see, you know, beer is something frivolous because it's a luxury to them. They don't have their basic needs met. Libby and I were talking about this in the and so we're trying to take up the space to use beer to get those basic needs met. And once we get far enough on that, maybe some of these people might be, say beer helped me change my life. They might be more interested in it.
And we're not saying that the people that are working towards getting more Black people into beer and getting it available to them, we're not shading them at all. What we're saying is it's really sad that people need help with basic needs, living, food, medical. They need help with that. As we all know that, you know, our crazy ass government is trying to tell people what they can and cannot do with their own fucking bodies. So
there's a lot of
they need support for that.
Transphobic legislation.
If someone
Tennessee bathroom things,
if someone literally told you that you weren't who you know who the fuck you were, that's gonna hurt you and that's gonna mess you up. So you need professional help. You need love. You need all of that. So that's what we're trying to do. Basic needs, you know, not shading anyone else that's trying to. That's a beautiful thing, getting Black people into beer, getting beer available to them. That's great, but we're trying to help people with their basic needs, basic human needs that aren't being met.
Yeah, and I mean that came to me when I was thinking about representation in beer, and it's like, well, shit, these people don't give a shit about being represented in beer. People like me, other than, you know, I've been able to move into a place where we're financially, fiscally stable, but there are a lot of people who share a lot of my identities who don't have that part, and they're not giving a shit about how many Black, trans, or autistic people work in the beer industry. They need, you know, they need their therapy, they need their medical care, they need their food, they need their housing and stuff like that.
I think on one of the Zoom calls we had when discussing this collaboration, it was brought up. I mean, a lot of trans people don't even know who to turn to or who to trust. And so this is an outreach program that Tony and April have taken on to say, we're here, we see you, and we want to help. I mean, we came across a charity who was a wolf in sheep's clothing. Like, it's scary. Like, as a trans person, as a Black trans person, not even knowing where to turn to get those basic needs is something I will never personally experience, but I can have compassion and want to help those. I'm sorry, I'm a fucking emotional person, you know me. So, I mean,
you're human, and we need people going to be
with empathy and a heart,
empathetic and human on here. But yeah, we did find that other organization.
Oh my God, y'all.
That hurt my feelings.
To take advantage of a group that's already shitted on so much by so many people is disgusting. And I really want to do more, but I'm trying to grow, and I'm not going to out them, and I'm not going to like do what April normally does, but that's just disgusting.
But you do have somebody in your corner that you spoke to, the person that found out about this. I mean, they have been making the strides to call out this organization. So.
Yeah. But it's crazy. But all right, y'all. This is our Saturday. We won't keep you too long. We've been on here an hour. These usually aren't that long, but I feel like we had a good conversation. We let you know about what was going on. We got to bring
Libby's
in.
pretty
Libby was
self
nice
on
enough to
here.
join us, modeled a shirt for us.
Yes. Thank you very much for these again. I was excited.
Yeah, thanks for winning. She's working in it
shirts.
behind the bar
Yeah.
today. So Black and Soul is on
The
the map.
VIPs get access this weekend or
Well, April just spilled the beans to everybody.
sorry,
Yeah.
I'm drunk.
But yeah.
Yeah, the VIPs, you can go into the Patreon. I think you have a code for them.
Yeah, there's a code that was sent out to all of our VIP patrons so you get you 10% discount.
Because as a VIP,
Awesome.
y'all get y'all 10% discount. So go ahead and get to shopping. And then it'll be available for the general pop on Monday. You guys can get your shirts. So that's available.
Yeah, and that's available. We'll have those on sale. We have a limited quantity, but this will be mostly like pre-ordering, and we'll get them. We'll make sure everyone's taken care of. Don't worry if you need a big size. I know people came to me with that concern. We can go up to 4X. So,
And we're doing something special for our babies in Canada and UK because we have a strong following in both of those states. We're trying to get something where we can get you guys the shirts because international shipping is stupid, but we're going to get you the shirts if you want one.
yeah, and we want people to see us, know who we are, and know what we're trying to do, so we can help as many people as we can.
Yes, because I'll fight anybody, Canada, Africa, UK. I don't care.
But thank you all for joining us today. We appreciate it. Thanks again to Libby and Second Shift for letting us film here. We're gonna have a couple more beers and take our leave and head out to the Arch. And we hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Saturday.
Bye.
Thanks. All right.